Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa, the Bachelor couple, have ended their relationship, as expected. Fans of the show turned to social media to criticize Juliana over the divorce. Continue reading to learn how she responded to the outrage. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa met on season 29 of The Bachelor. In the end, he proposed to Juliana after declaring his love for other women. They spent the weeks following the proposal, which aired in March, convincing everyone that they were in love. Many admirers felt Grant settled for Juliana and should have gone with Bachelor instead. Grant and Juliana did not appear to spend much time together after their engagement, leading to suspicions of a separation. They only indicated last month that he was planning to go to Boston soon. However, those plans are no longer being considered. Carolina Quezano was portrayed as the villain in season 29. She recently stated that she was not invited to Bachelor in Paradise because of what transpired on The Bachelor. She previously stated that she was not permitted to speak to the media following the Ladies Tell All program, during which several of the ladies, including Grant, confronted her. Carolina stated from the beginning that Grant and Juliana were not a good match. She also chastised Juliana for pulling her aside during the performance when they might have spoken off camera. It turns out she was correct about Grant and Juliana. She gloated on social media when Grant revealed their split. Juliana Pasquarosa shared a Get Ready With Me video on TikTok following the separation announcement. Fans of the show flocked to the comments to mock her and blame her for their separation. One individual commented, "She had no intention of marrying that man, he should have heard us all yelling at our TVs." Juliana indirectly addressed the hate in another TikTok video. She posted from her car while the Black Peas song Where's the Love played. Fans saw Juliana's lip-syncing of a song as a reference to Bachelor, who supposedly criticized her following their divorce. Others felt it was intended for Carolina. The fairy tale that Bachelor Nation hoped would stand the test of time has come to an all-too-familiar end. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa, the couple who found love on season 29 of The Bachelor, have officially called it quits. The announcement, while heartbreaking to some, came as no surprise to the more skeptical corners of the fandom. Whispers of a troubled relationship had been brewing since the show's finale aired in March, and now those murmurs have been confirmed. What began with roses and declarations of eternal love has ended in a flurry of TikTok videos, public accusations, and a social media storm that has left Juliana at the center of a fiery backlash. Their story began, as so many in Bachelor Nation do, with dramatic entrances, competitive dates, and emotional rose ceremonies. From the moment Juliana stepped out of the limo, she captured Grant's attention. While viewers initially assumed she'd be another early exit, her consistent emotional availability and quiet poise gradually moved her ahead of the pack. By the midpoint of the season, it became clear that she was a serious contender. Yet even as Grant formed a deepening connection with her, many fans were rooting for Bachelor, whose vibrant personality and heartfelt conversations with Grant made their relationship feel more electric. In the end, however, it was Juliana who received the final rose, and the proposal. The proposal, broadcast in a lavish finale that saw Grant confessing his love with the ocean as his backdrop, was met with mixed reviews. While the couple seemed blissfully happy in the moment, some viewers noted Grant's hesitations earlier in the season. He had been openly torn between several women, including Lisha and Carolina Quezano, and though he ultimately chose Juliana, there were murmurs that he had settled. Juliana's quiet nature and composed demeanor were, to some, more indicative of someone playing it safe than someone passionately in love. Despite this, the two embarked on a media blitz, giving joint interviews and sharing cuddly Instagram posts in the weeks after the finale aired. However, it wasn't long before the cracks began to show. Fans noticed that Juliana and Grant weren't posting together as often. There were no sightings of the couple at public events where other Bachelor alums were frequently seen. Instead, rumors of their growing distance began to circulate. By May, they had stopped commenting on each other's posts. Then came the bombshell, Grant's relocation plans to Boston, which Juliana conspicuously failed to mention or support online. Just a few short weeks later, the couple jointly confirmed their breakup in a brief statement on Instagram, citing differences in life direction as the reason. But that carefully worded announcement did little to quell the firestorm brewing online. Almost immediately, Juliana became the target of relentless criticism. Fans flooded her social media with accusations and blame. Many argued that she had never truly loved Grant, pointing to her composed reaction during the proposal and her seemingly distant attitude in interviews. Others went further, suggesting she had used the show as a platform to gain followers and launch her influencer career, rather than to find love. Into this chaos stepped Carolina Quezano, the so-called villain of season 29, whose own journey on The Bachelor had ended in spectacular controversy. Carolina, known for her no-nonsense approach and frequent clashes with other contestants, had a rocky relationship with both Juliana and Grant. Her confrontational behavior on the show, particularly during the tense Women Tell All episode, earned her the wrath of many fans and ultimately, she revealed, led to her being excluded from consideration for Bachelor in Paradise. Carolina claimed that she had been silenced by producers and banned from press opportunities following her explosive scenes on The Bachelor. Now, with Juliana and Grant's split making headlines, Carolina re-emerged with a vengeance. Taking to Instagram stories and TikTok lives, she wasted no time in reminding fans that she had warned everyone from the beginning. They were never right for each other, she said bluntly during a live stream. Juliana pulled me aside on camera like she was doing something noble, but it was performative. It was always about how she looked. She even reposted a clip from the show in which she had expressed skepticism over Juliana's motives, adding a cheeky caption, "Told you so." While Carolina's comments ignited a renewed wave of drama, they also found a surprising amount of support. Many viewers now say they see her in a different light, acknowledging that her criticisms may have been justified. She became something of an unlikely hero to a subset of fans disillusioned by Juliana's perceived indifference and lack of public emotion following the breakup. Juliana, for her part, initially remained silent. But in true Gen Z fashion, she broke her silence not through an interview or press release, but with a "Get Ready With Me" video on TikTok. Dressed in a silky robe, she applied her makeup with practiced ease, offering breezy commentary on her outfit choices while avoiding any direct mention of the split. But fans weren't fooled. The comments exploded with harsh criticism. "Girl, you really out here doing eyeliner tutorials when you just dumped a man on national TV," one user wrote. Another quipped, "You had no intention of marrying that man, he should have heard us all yelling at our TVs." Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.